My plants are growing like water. Give thanks. Woo! It is the energy source. It is the food source. It is how this entire plant is going to live happily. I'm just going to give you guys like a very, very, very nice close-up on exactly what God did to this plant. Back again with another video on our Variegated Monstera albo. The white is not as prevalent, and I will tell you guys why. As you see in this leaf, we do see some white in the variegation, right? There is actually a lot of white, but compared to this guy, you can see that the white is starting to dwindle a little bit. Also something really cool happening that you can't see yet, but there are aerial roots forming down here. Actually just one aerial root. Let me see if I can turn it around here and show you guys here. That's not what I'm talking about, not this guy. But there is another guy in there. Can you see it a little bit? I think you actually can, that little pimple. So there will be an aerial root that will come down and kind of asking me, hey, do you want me to stay on here or do you want me to come off? Do you want me to be a new plant? Because I will reproduce again. I will reproduce all of this again for you. So what we will actually do is keep it on the mother plant here, as you see this leaf. And I spoke about why we keep a mature leaf. It is very, 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 very important to keep a mature leaf. You do not cut off every single leaf and try to sell them all or try to root them all or whatever you're trying to do with them. You keep one leaf. It is the energy source. It is the food source. It is how this entire plant is going to live happily, right? Without any complications, without any troubles. Your mature leaf gives everything to your growing plant. So yeah, it's not, too appealing. It's not as up to par as I would like it to be, right? But it's been with me for about 2 years. So it's been through a lot. I mean, so considering this is a very beautiful leaf, very, very strong leaf, showing very, very defined variegation, okay? As you can see on the stem as well. Very, 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 very defined variegation. That's also why I wanted to get this baby. I knew this would be a treat. And you see that little protrusion, that little bump? That is where the new growth of a new leaf would actually come from. We keep it in a terracotta pot because these guys like to be drained, well drained. Terracotta pot, beautiful plant. The terracotta pot actually, when you water it, it drinks a lot of the water too. So that's why a lot of us will use terracotta pots with cacti and stuff like that, because plants like that, because it won't sit, right? The water won't sit. It has no chance to sit with a cacti and a terracotta. And again, it has no chance to sit with a terracotta and a variegated Monstera alba. Peacenplants, Peacenplants. Look at it. Hey, say hi. Look. Hi, 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 hi. My plants are growing like water. Give thanks. Woo! A nice close-up on exactly what God did to this plant. How this plant was set out to be. I really do look at plants like I look at humans, right? And just the difference. There is no leaf that is exactly the same. There is no leaf that is exactly the same. Not one. And I think it's just beautiful, just the difference in how these babies look and what's going on with them, right? It's just phenomenal. And you learn to love the beauty within each and every one of them. Yes, we may want more of a variegation here. We don't want it to completely go all green, right? And back to a Monstera Deliciosa. We don't want that. But we still love this plant as it is. And the energy that I keep, I'm not saying to the plant when I walk in, oh my God, what are you doing? No, I'm saying peace and plants. It's an energy. It's a vibratory frequency that you must be on to get what you want. Always remember that.